Welcome to the Shalal Contact Management Center video tutorial series. This video will show you how to set up your user profile. We'll double-click the icon to the Shalal Contact Management Center and we'll take you to the dashboard. We'll enter our user ID and password. Sign in. We have the features that are available to us based upon our subscription. And since our user profile has not been established, this reminder appears in the center of the screen. It just says, please remember to set up your user profile for financial mass emailing, permission, and text message settings. The user profile button is located in the bottom left side of the dashboard screen with the little user profile icon. We'll click the button and set up our user profile. First, the financials category is presented to us. What type of entity do you represent? Well, I am a broker, so we'll select the broker box. Where do you normally get your loads from? I normally get my loads from shippers, so it defaults to shippers. There is a factoring company deposit amount, which our factoring company uses 90%. There is a factoring company fee percent of 5%, which defaulted. And we actually do a quick pay, 5-day quick pay of 2%. So we'll enter that here. I'm not concerned about the dispatcher percent because I'm not a dispatcher. The minimum profit is a good feature in this user profile. I want to make sure on every load that I post, I get at least $50 when auto calculating the rate. We do have freight broker agents, or if I'm just concerned about a commission rate, I'll enter 50% here. That's how much I'm going to pay the freight broker agents that work with me. And or I just want to see what a 50% commission split would be. I'm not going to enter a second rate of commission right now. Next are the email settings. When I mass email out something to a shipper, carrier, broker, freight forwarder, or whomever, driver, I want them to see my first name, which I'll enter here, and my last name, which I'll enter here. Contact phone number that I want them to reach me at, I'll enter it here, and I don't have a second contact phone number. Here is the email I want them to contact me with. And when I send out to carriers, I have a different email that I want them to contact me. The business name, Shalal Logistics, and our license number is entered here. That's the MC number you're assigned. My contact user ID, if I'm posting loads, I want that entered as shalallogistics@gmail.com. Special info text, which will appear on mass emails. 5-day quick pay at, well, we'll say at 2%. Save on character space. So every time I send a mass email out, this special info text is going to appear first, and then followed by any other special instructions. If I wanted to have a certification button or a button on my screen, I could enter something in here such as FMCSA, and this button will appear in my mass emails to say that I'm FMCSA certified, basically. That exact text would appear in the button, and I can make a link to the FMCSA website that when I click that button, it will take me to that website right here. And that's a very useful feature, especially to gain credibility. FMCSA.com. Next are permitted users in my group. So as you can see, I'm part of the Shalal group, and these are the other users within the group. If I wanted to allow other users in my group to modify my information, I could check this box, and that allows this user, Shanetta Herbert, to modify any information that I may enter into the system. If I don't want anyone else to be able to modify my entry data, which in this case I do not, I'm not going to check any of the boxes for the users in my group. The text message settings option is for drivers. I do have drivers that I like to manage, and while they're on the road, I want to notify them every 2 hours. So the system is going to send out a text message to them every 2 hours to please check in. And the subject of the text message will actually say, I'm going to say dispatch notification. You get 25 characters for the subject, and the message will be 30 characters in length, well, up to 30 characters. I'm just going to say, please check in. And the contact phone number that they can check in with will be, this is the number they're going to call when they check in. And this is the email address. They can email me from the road as well when they check in. So that's correct. So as you can see, we've entered all of the financial data, email settings. We don't want any users permitted in my group to modify my data. And we're entering text message settings because when I'm modify or set up the driver logs for my drivers, I want to notify them every 2 hours to let me know what's going on or where they are during their trip. I want to save these settings. As you can see, saving the profile preferences will automatically log me out. So once I do this, because this is going to set up my user experience throughout the software. So once I save, I'm now logged out, as you can see, and now I need to log back in. The reminder message is gone because my profile set up. I now have access to the features that I subscribe to, and I'll go back into my user profile settings to ensure they're all correct, just to verify. This time I won't save them, I'll just exit out. I didn't make any changes, so I didn't lose them. As you can see, they're still there. And now I'm ready to start my experience. So I'm going to log out. My user profile is now established, and I'm done for now. So I'm going to exit out of the software, and this ends this tutorial. Thanks for watching.